Why do men find it difficult to marry a woman with a child when a woman has no issue marrying a man with a child? I'm going to tell you a story that I was telling the team yesterday. I love to watch Nat Geo Wild a lot. You can tell a lot about the world from our animals. When a lion takes over a pride, the first thing he will do before mating with a female is finish off the young ones. A lion will not take children from another lion. The minute he comes to be part of the pack, he will hunt and, okay, no, the females hunt. Before he's the leader of a pack, he has to first kill the blood that's not his. That is wild animals, right? And I'm not saying that we are wild animals or that is where we need to borrow our thinking from. I'm just saying some things can be second to nature, but the one thing, or rather the two things that separate us from animals is our intellect and our feelings. And I believe feelings, let's call it your soul or your heart, right? That you feel, you heart, you mostly feel. And then also some things you know better. You know better. Many people find themselves single mothers, not by choice. I know we love blanket statements, single mothers. Some people have been widowed. I'll tell you a story. I can't remember her name, but I'm going to mention a bank, and I know I'm not supposed to. But I met a lady who works for NCBA Bank, and she stopped me one day, and she told me her sister sent her a video from this show. And I was talking about how we generalize single motherhood, and some people are not there by choice. And when she got home, she parked her car, she watched the video, and what I said brought her to tears because her husband had died. They were married, they had children, and the man died. But every time she walks with the mark on her face, single mother. Since you don't stop to ask people why things are the way they are, let's stop making or casting aspersions without thinking through them. There's people who've been abused. That's the reason why they have children in their lives. Someone was raped, and the Christian in them, the Muslim in them, the human in them said, I can turn this tragedy and this seed, turn it into something better than what happened to me. I am not what happened to me. So as long as we are, and then there's also just people who were enjoying themselves, but did they sign up to be someone's parent? No, you went to have a good time, enjoy some good sex, and then something came out of it. Also, ain't no shame in your game. We are so cruel to single mothers. As a community, black people, Africans, Kenyans. Dude, in fact, let me tell you the hierarchy of how we don't like people. You put the people of different sexual orientations up there, and then single mothers, and then our politicians are a third. The distance is even very big. It's very bad to just simply hate someone because of their state of being. It's so easy to marry a man with children. We marry men all the time. First baby mama, he has the second one. Akima demo beba dan vibaya. Demo first, gosh, he just had to leave that situation. The second one, can you imagine? She trapped him. The third one, she was a gold digger. So easy. Oh, just rolls off your tongue very easily. But a chick has a child from a previous relationship. Oh, the devil spawn, forged from the fires of hell. How dare she? Kwanzaa, she has more than one. And then they're not from the same man. Well, you are even worse than death itself. So I understand, and we need to have that conversation, that this is a sensitive conversation. We all have our feelings about this one. This is what I say. If you'd want to start afresh with someone, because yesterday when we were having our discussion on today's conversation, one of our producers, Mesfin Bet, says, sometimes you love someone and you want to start from zero together, financially, the family, having our offspring together. It's okay if that's your reasoning. Oh, I want to start with a woman from scratch. I marry you, we start at the starting point together. We make our money together. We have our children together. So I understand that to you want from the beginning, you guys walk this journey together. But sometimes you find someone, let me tell you something, you be just out here talking with your long messages on Facebook, how all these women are cruel. maybe your soulmate and the woman who is going to walk this world and this journey life with you, your soulmate, your second half, your perfect pair. Perfect, not they are perfect, but you two are harmonious together. Maybe that person has a child. Have you ever thought so? That the thing that's standing between you and your al-quote happily ever after, because it differs from one person to another, maybe what is standing between you and the rest of your life is a woman who has. But why are we so understanding with a man than we are with a woman? Okay, I understand men are very territorial. Men are very territorial. There's so many things that come with a woman with a child. There's a man who's not dead, in the case of the women who still have their baby daddies around. So this man has a button that he can press, and he has direct contact with you because of your offspring together. There's that. Men are they guard us jealously when they love us. Like, I want every single part of Yolanda. But do you really love me if you don't love my child? Let me tell you, the most beautiful part of me is my daughter Jahawi. If you can't accept that child, then you don't fully love me yet. And there's no way you can tell me you love me if you don't love my child. See, the way I always mess around in the studio and I'm like, oh, when you tell someone like about their music, oh, your song is not nice. It's like calling someone's baby ugly, because that's how sensitive that spot is. Your children are a part of you that are inseparable. So if there's a woman who you love, but you're feeling a little some type of way about the child they had in a previous relationship, let her be. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. And then I also understand nature, right? We are more inclined to be nurturers. A woman, it's almost second to nature that I'm going to find this man, he has children, and I'm going to take care of them like they were my own. Not all of them have it. Enter the wicked stepmother. You understand? Some women are like, hey, even me, I don't want a guy with, don't bring that child from. But mostly women are like that when this child is a product of infidelity. He cheated on you. So that's the reason why this child is in the picture. So I don't want to see that child, because that child is a constant reminder of your wicked ways. It's a lot. I'm just like, it's a lot. I could be having this conversation with you from now until tomorrow. But I just want to hear from you now. Why do men find it difficult to marry a woman with a child when a woman has no issue marrying a man with a child? We know we are still in the evolution process. Are you fully evolved? Are you ready to have this conversation like an adult? No using bad words and no being mean or disrespectful. Can't wait to hear from you at Spice FMKE on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.